So I've been playing Skyblock since it originally came out on June 13th or 14th, and on that day I got myself a full Lapis armor set. Now Lapis at the time was pretty good, but there's more to get. Now since that day to this day, I grinded, and now I'm at 250 million coins in the bank. Actually a little bit more, because why not? And that's not even it. If I go to my island, you can see I have every single dragon set in the game, including full superior with like growth 6 and all that stuff. And also a bat person set, a tarantula set, a mastiff set, tier 12 perfect armor set, super expensive, blaze armor, diver's armor, a bunch of stuff, overkill sword. You get the point, right? My net worth in Skyblock is probably like 5 to 600 million. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how I got to 266 million and how you can also do it as well. I mean, it's going to be difficult, but you clicked on the video for a reason. You know, you want coins, so I'm going to show you how to get coins. And also some other things that I did. So about a week ago, I made a poll on my community tab post, and you guys, 75% of you guys, wanted to see how I got 250 million coins, and then about, like, I don't know, 20% or something like that wanted to see me get every armor set in the game. So I kind of did both of them. Now, I don't have every set, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but I've actually worked towards it, and one way that helped me do that is a guy named Supermore. Now, about 2 days ago, I had 150 million coins in the bank, and I was doing great, because if you go into a website that tracks all my dragon loot, I was getting tens of million coins a day. I was on track to get 250 million. But then Supermore came in and hit 1 billion coins. And you might know Supermore from my video where I did 100 dragons with him. He's that guy. He got like first place in every single fight, so he was really strong, and he hit 1 billion coins. Here's a screenshot. And he quit. He just didn't want to play anymore. So what he decided to do is, instead of keeping that 1 million coins in his bank account, he decided to give it all away. So what he did is he got 5 people and gave 200 million coins to each of them. And one of them was me. Oh god. Now what I'm going to do with that 200 million coins is put it all in the videos. I've already spent like 90 million coins. A few of it on some armor sets like blaze armor and diver's armor, and I also bought some other things that you'll see later on in the video. So shout out to Supermore for the 200 million. Remember, it's going all back into videos, and I was on track to get 250 million coins in the first place. This is basically making it so my video is coming out on the 20th instead of the 27th. You get the point. It's just speeding things up. Anyways, you don't care about that. You just want to know how to get money, so let's get into it. So whenever I visit my island, there's usually people who are not very stacked, but there's also usually people who are stacked. So I know you guys might either have really good stuff or really bad stuff, be somewhere in the middle. There's the full spectrum. Now what this has told me is that I have to cover early game money methods, and they also have to cover end game money methods, and also mid game money making methods. You know, I'm going to cover a bunch of them. Now, the first and easiest money-making method is by going here, right-clicking this, and buying a bunch of potatoes. And what you're going to do is you're going to make hot potato books. So to make enchanted potatoes, you need 1.7 thousand potatoes already unlocked, and to make a hot potato book, you need 50,000. So obviously, you're going to have to get a little bit of potatoes, or you can get someone to make it for you. Now, either way, you want to get yourself a hot potato book. It costs about 61,000 coins from the farm merchant if you buy all the potatoes. And you can see, ending soon, they're going for about 100,000 coins, 110,000 coins on the auction house. These ones here will go up. If I go here, you can see the ones that are just ending soon. Sometimes they're going for more. So you can make like 50,000 to 70,000 coins profit, and it basically takes only a few minutes to get a hot potato book. It's really quick. Now what I call this is auction flipping and auction reselling. And there's a bunch of ways you can do this. For instance, if I head over to the gold mine and then I head to this gold forger over here, you can see he sells all these gold ingots, and you can make enchanted gold and sell it on the auction house for even more. Now, there's a very specific reason that I said hot potato books and enchanted gold, and there's a few other items as well, but it all comes down to the same purpose. Everyone wants enchanted gold, and everyone wants enchanted baked potatoes or hot potato books, but no one wants to click, you know, this button all over again. Or they don't want to do it for potatoes, or they don't want to do it for flint. So what you do is you do it for them. You buy the item, and they're basically paying for the item on the auction house as well as a fee for you making it. It's basically free money. You want to do things that are high in demand. So, for instance, if I go to Slayer Quest, you can see to make Revenant Viscera, you need enchanted string, so you can sell enchanted string. But what's even better is enchanted flint, because you need it for all of these things. You know, to make torrential silks, you need enchanted flint, and it's really easy to get this recipe unlocked. I probably shouldn't say this because it'll make it work less, but you can also do it for dark auction items. And so as you can see, sharpness 6 is going for an absurd amount of money on the auction house, 5 million. Now, I'm gonna assume these are just, you know, duds. They're more going for like 4 million, but you get a point. They're going for like 4 to 5 million. Basically, what you want to do is you want to buy them from the dark auction and sell them for more at the NPC. It's restarting. With this strategy, depending on how much you pay and how good your dark auction luck is, you can possibly get up to like 1 million profit in just an hour if you get a good book, of course. And even that, like, there's other items you can do. For instance, someone once came to my island and had an overflux capacitor, which is used to make an overflux power orb. These things are really expensive, but they came to me and offered me 65 million coins for it, and I took the 65 million coins, paid them it, they gave me the capacitor, which is just a crafting ingredient, and then what I did is I turned it around and sold it for 95 million coins. I just made 30 mil off of that. So the next strategy I recommend you using is placing down minions, and I mean specific types of minions. So as you know, in skyblock, there is a lot of minions. The 4 minion types that make the most money are probably snow minions if you have diamond spreadings on them, clay minions, which are really good for money, tarantula minions, which are pretty good. I haven't really used them much, and also magma minions, which are really good because you can AFK them overnight. So right here, I'm on 30 Virus's island. He's just AFK. He's probably sleeping. But what he's doing is he's in an AFK pool, and he has these magma minions running. So he's basically on his island, so it's loaded, and these magma minions will fall down into the cactus, into the hoppers, and then into this gigantic storage system for magmas, and then you sell them. And this can make hundreds of thousands of coin overnight. Obviously, it depends on how many minions you have placed and the level they are. A few minion upgrades I recommend getting are these diamond spreadings, because when you place them in a minion upgrade spot, it's literally free diamonds. You can also get super compactors, medium storages, of course. Minion expanders make your minion area slightly bigger, but it also makes it 5% faster. So you could either go for that, or you could just get free money. Probably diamond spreadings are better. Enchanted lava buckets are pretty good fuel sources, or you can make catalysts, which are really easy to get. You just need these crystal fragments, and you get 3 times the amount of materials for the minion for 3 hours. Obviously, if it's coming to something like, I don't know, a magma minion, you don't want to use this because it's not making it go any faster, and it's just going into hoppers from a cactus. So you know, this won't actually help those, but in that case, you can use something like foul flesh. Another really good money-making method is pumpkin farms. So pumpkin farms are good because they generate a lot of money. Now, I made a video about a sugarcane farm a little bit back, but pumpkins are superior. One, because you get experience, like farming experience, and you have farmer boots, and you can make farmer boots from pumpkin. So all you gotta do is go like this, and then it's really this is all you do. I mean, you could also get a rogue sword and rogue spam to get even faster speeds, and I could also get young armor to go faster. This is like the easiest way to do it, and just move your mouse a little bit so you don't get, you know, flagged for being AFK. You can see I just farmed all those pumpkins, just 2 rows here, and if I go to sell it here, you could see it sold 17 times, and that's like probably 4,000 to 5,000 coins. I don't know. So the thing about the last 3 money-making methods is that they are like the core ones in skyblock for early to mid-game. Now, obviously, you can sell anything and get money from it in some way, shape, or form. So if you know much about skyblock, you probably know that the end is the one place that you get a lot of money. And obviously, this wouldn't be a money-making video without going to the end. So here we are. So if I go to kill a zealot or an enderman, I deal 38,000 damage with this Midas sword. To kill these endermen, I only need to deal 4,500 damage to it. You can see, even when I crit with no enchants, I'm dealing damage. So what you guys probably want to do, get yourself hands on an aspect of the end, enchant it properly, please, it's all I ask. Don't get any bad enchants like fire, cleave. You can farm these guys, and you can also get ender pearls, and then you can use that to make another aspect of the end, or literally anything else. You could sell them. What's great about this is that you could also do it with things like ender armor. Ender armor is really easy to get. It's not as easy to get anymore, but this guy you can see has it. In fact, what sword is he using? He's using a Raider Axe. A Raider Axe is pretty good. In fact, it actually seems better than an aspect of the end, so this might be more viable, but I mean, you could either do this until you get Ender Armor, or you can just get Ender Armor, and then you want to head down to the Dragon's Nest. You know where I'm going, or we're going straight to endgame. See, even this guy's in Young Armor, and he is just going crazy fast, one-shotting every zealot he touches. And, you know, he's just so fast. You can't stop. So, you know those farmer boots I got? Yeah, these farmer boots. You can use any set and just go super quickly. Also, don't do this. This won't work. But I'm gonna die. No! You know, I say don't pearl spam for a reason. You lose millions. And I'm not lying. It happened to me. Anyways, the thing is, zealots are one of the greatest ways to get money because it's easy. Now, the fourth and final step to making money in this game is dragons. Now, as you know, if you've ever watched a single video on my channel, you know I like to do dragons. Now, one thing you'll need for dragons is obviously a good bow, and this is one of the reasons I recommend you just grind in the end before you can even consider doing dragons. If you want to be able to do dragons, you'll have to be able to do damage, and you need a bunch of dragons to do a bunch. Because generally, if you're going to do one dragon, it'll probably be protector boots. And then you won't profit and you'll stop doing them. So that is why I have a bunch of overkill accessories, because I can. And they're all really strong. And obviously all these talismans, but I also have these other 20 talismans that I keep in my inventory during dragons. So yeah, most of these stack as far as I know. So dragons are pretty simple. There's only two things you need, a sword and a bow. Here's what you do. So the way to do dragons is that whenever it's kind of far away, just flying, doing whatever, you just shoot it with the bow normally. And whenever you see fireballs and flames, that's when you want to go in with full tarantula armor. You want to go in with a grappling hook and then use an AOTE to get up to it. I mean, after that, it's pretty simple. You just want to swing around the middle of the dragon. That's where you get the most optimal damage, and that's how it can deal like 9 million damage on wise dragons. It's overkill. So that's where you want to hit. You want to hit the middle of the dragons. So that's basically how I make all my money. I can do like 50 dragons in a day and make a bunch of profit. And if you guys ever want to see the profit I make from dragons, there's a link to a website, a tracker in the description. So another thing I did a few days ago on the community tab is I made a post. What a surprise. Now in the post I said, I will do the most liked reply for the next video. And people knew it was going to be for the 250 mil video so I could spend like a stupid amount of money. Now, of course, you guys decided that I get a DH5 maxed aspect of the jury. Now, they also added 3 new books today, so I gotta get these on there as well. But you can see I have this maxed book besides all these 3, an aspect of the jury, and I also just died and lost like 16 million coins. And I was gonna use that for Dragon Hunter, and the comment says to get Dragon Hunter 5. I think you know how I feel right now. But don't worry, guys, if I just go to the auction house, it should just let me auction it, right? As much as I want to do a wooden sword just because I can auction it, the comment did say aspect of the Jerry, so I gotta do an aspect of the Jerry. If anyone wants to buy this, let me know. Let's do it. We're also gonna get this and all that, and we also have the stuff to make a wood singularity right here, so we're gonna buy one of those later. 79 levels, alright. Where does this go to? That's 180, 79. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna buy... Oh, I just bought one on accident. Okay, cool. I guess we're doing it again. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14, 15, 16. I regret my life. Alright, cool. And... DH5. Nice. Alright, how much does it cost to combine these two? 235. Oh, 109. Okay. Alright, we're going to a Lone Creeper's Island. He's gonna combine these 2 books for us. Alright, let's see how much this will take to combine. 6 anvil uses. Oh, God. Alright, what's it gonna be? 346? Why am I doing this? This is a mistake. I could do it with a wooden sword and sell it. Oh, it's been done. It's been done. We did it. Spicy thick, or just a thick aspect of the Jerry. Wait, it doesn't even say it? Oh, there we go. Alright. The sword is so stupid. Epic. I kind of like that reforge. I might keep it on that. Bam. Alright, it's even more stupid. Alright, the last step is to get telekinesis. So, Rusty. There we go. The sword is complete. This is so stupid. Oh, wait, no, it's not done. We gotta get hot potato books. 1 hot potato. Yeah. This is gonna take a second. And 10. Bam. Fully acquired. We can throw that out. Bro, look at this sword. It's so stupid. Why did I make this? You know, I feel like this is a pretty good sword. You know, it's got some cool things. Now let's compare it to a Midas sword because that is obviously important. Alright, let's try it on like a zombie. 3,620 damage. And Midas. 39,000 damage. Oh, that's not even a crit. 9,000 crit. That's almost a 10k crit with an AOTJ. Oh my god. Bro, these crits are wild. Look at that. I mean, I could actually use this sword on anything. Bro, this sword is wild. Look at this thing. We're dealing 10,000 damage a hit. Oh, by the way, that was also without pots, so I don't actually know how much I would have been like, you know, with pots. Alright, I've told you guys the money-making methods. I've made the sword as highly requested from you guys, or like 1,000 people. So I've been thinking, I want to hit 100,000 subs by the end of the year, and I can think of 2 different ways that I can do that, or convince you guys to subscribe. First of all, like 70% of you guys aren't subs, so I know there is an actual amount of people who can subscribe, and then I'll hit 100k. Now, I could either give away this sword. It's got Dragon Hunter 5. It's got every max enchant in the game, including the ones that came out yesterday. Or I could get every armor set in the... So I'm going to do a poll on the top right of the screen right now. I'm going to do one of them. Guaranteed, I'm going to do one of them. And I'm going to check back by the end of the year, and whichever one wins is the one I will do. So if I can see that every armor set is clearly winning, then I'll do every armor set. But if you guys want to win this weird sword, then I'll give it away, because... I mean, it's like a cool vanity, but I don't need it, so it's also far cheaper for me, so I don't know. It's up to you guys.